So I wanted to talk about this notion of women being too emotional. I actually was talking to somebody recently, and she said, my husband was telling me you're just too emotional. You're being so emotional, and I understand that is for women. It's that's a hard thing to hear. It feels feels very negative for some reason, even though it shouldn't be, because we're all humans and we all experience emotions. So, that doesn't make make one emotion good or bad, but there seems to be this negativity around being too emotional. So I wanted to break that down a little bit and talk about that, because I've heard it about myself too, and I'm just kind of think to myself, well, yeah, I'm being emotional. I'm a woman. And I think that's like the first step in everything, is realizing that as women and as people in general, we are all emotional creatures. We all make emotional decisions and choices, and they're all based in emotion. But I think especially for women, I feel like we are a little bit more emotional, and we take things in, and it makes us feel funny if somebody tells us we're too emotional. It feels negative. Being emotional is not a negative thing. It's not a bad thing. No emotions are bad. So just first of all, understand that. Where the real danger, I think, is how we react to those emotions. It's the reaction. So it's not the emotion itself. It's how we're dealing with it. When you're feeling a really strong emotion, like, for example, like anger, and we lash out, or we punch a wall, or take it out in some negative or unhealthy way, that can be very harmful. And so it's not the emotion itself that's negative, it's how we are reacting to it. So one of the things that I would challenge you to do is, when you have these really strong emotions and this feeling of being emotional, bring an awareness to it, and then get curious about it. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Is there some other issue, some other underlying issue maybe that's causing me to feel this way? And once you're able to bring an awareness to that and a curiosity, then you're able to choose the appropriate reaction, which is just going deeper into that and really questioning why you feel that way, and finding some other way to work through that, instead of in an unhealthy way or a destructive way or something like that. So when you're feeling emotional, ask yourself why, dig into that, and know that being emotional, having feelings, that's not a bad thing. It's not a negative thing. It's all in how we react to it.